Namaste. If you want to listen to a playlist on Spotify, Moon Yogis, go to Maha. So Maha means great. So go to the Maha playlist. Okay. And let's start in a comfortable seat. Have your block handy. And let's take a few moments with our breath and with vajrapradama mudra. So you'll interlace your fingers. Put your open hands right over your heart. And let your sit bones drop heavy, your spine grow tall, the shoulders draw over your hips. Take a couple of breaths here, breathing in and out through your nose. Try to warm and filter the air before it draws down into your lungs. This is the area of the heart chakra where we feel love and compassion, understanding for ourselves, everyone around us. We'll breathe into that space. Breathe in, feel your chest rise into your hands. Breathe out, feel your chest fall. And the mudra I chose today, Vajrapradama mudra, is a mudra of unshakable trust and faith within ourselves. Within those that we love. Take another deep breath here. Bring your hands to your heart, Anjali mudra. Bowing your head to your heart. Make an offering of your practice. Let's share the sound of Om. Exhale all of your breath. Let's breathe in together. Ooh. Exhale and release your hands. And then find your block. So if we're going to come into virasana, if virasana doesn't work for your knees, then just switch the cross of your legs. You can stay seated. If virasana is okay, go ahead and sit on your block. Place it right between the inner ankles. Lengthen through the tops of your shins, the tops of your thighs. And then find virasana with your arms. Take your right arm over your left. You want to wind your forearms. Soften your shoulders, lift your elbows, breathe into your upper back. You can close your eyes again. Just kind of move a little bit here, side to side, or in any way that feels good. Maybe a little flexion of your spine, rounding your spine, maybe a little extension, opening up the back of your heart. Breathe into that space, the back of your heart, space between your shoulder blades. Maybe listen for Ujjayi. And then you can unwind your arms. Take your time and reach them out and up. Big breath in. And then exhale, twist to your right. Bring your right hand behind you. Bring your fingertips down. Just sweep that left arm up and over your head like you want to open up your chest. Almost like you're going to do camel pose. Only keep your hips down for now. And then exhale, switch your sides. Drop your left arm, twist to your left. Sweep your right arm up and over. It's like on a diagonal. Lift and open your chest. And then come back through center and take virasana with the other side. So left arm on top. Squeeze your arms together, soften your shoulders, lift your elbows. And again, just moving in any kind of way that helps you to create a little space, or just feel into your body. Feel into the back of your heart. This is the back gate of the heart is where we find connection with ourselves, or ability to be introspective, self-reflective. Breathe into that space. Feel that connection. And then you can unwind your arms as you're ready. Big breath in as you circle your arms out and up. Twist to your left this time first. And then if you want, you can lift your hips this time. Come up towards like camel pose. I'm on my fingertips, my left fingertips, and then lower down. So front gate of the heart is go over to the right side, is our connection with each other. Our ability to give and receive love. Exhale and lower your way down when you're ready. Come onto all fours. You can slide your block out of the way. Heart melting pose, Anahata Asana. Keep your hips high. Slide your hands forward. Melt your heart to the ground. Really active through your arms, forehead to the ground. Maybe even rolling your forehead side to side. Roll up through your inner arms. So there's an external rotation of the arms. And take another deep breath. Lift your head and slide your hands in. So you're on all fours. And the knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Let's turn your right toes out to the right. So Vashisthasana, take your left arm up to the sky. Put your tailbone towards your left heel. Draw your low ribs in and up. Stretch your left arm up and over. It'll get really long through your left side waist. And feel the right side supporting and lifting the left side. So your right rib cage, your right lung. And then use your legs and your core. Let's come on up. So stand on your right knee and your left foot, Parigasana, right arm up and over. Drop your tailbone down. Again, draw your low belly in and up. Exhale, you're gonna bring both hands down. Now tuck your left toes, draw your right knee into your chest, three-legged dog. Stick your right leg up and back. Bend your knee, open up your hip, take a little peek under your right arm. Good, and then step your right foot to the center of the mat, turn your right toes out. So another version of Vashisthasana. So all 10 toes to the right, right arm up to the sky. You're on the outer edge of your left foot. Take a breath. Exhale, let's lower the hips toward the ground. Reach your right arm to the back of your mat. Good, breathe in and reach up. And then right hand down, you're gonna pivot all the way to the left into a wide leg forward fold. Widen your legs, your feet. Let the head drop heavy. Lift up through the back of the legs. Press into the outer edge of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, Skandasana to the right, early Skandasana. I know, turn your toes out, bend into your right knee. So you might stay high or you might drop low. And then hands down or hands to your heart. Bring your hands down to the top of the mat and step your way back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a moment, feel downward dog, press the mat up and away. Send your feet back. Breathe in, plank. Lower your knees and then lower all the way to the ground. Point your elbows to the back corners of your mat. Bhujangasana, lift your chest. And lower down as you exhale and go up and back, child's pose. Hips to your heels, belly and your thighs, forehead to the ground. Turn your palms up, gesture of receiving. Relax the fingers. Take another breath. Breathe into the back of your heart, back of your lungs. Turn your palms down. Inhale all fours. Vashisthasana on the other side. Kick your left foot out to the left. Stretch your right leg back and then the right arm up to the sky. Tailbone points towards your back heel. Left shoulder away from your ear. You can reach your right arm up and over. Your palm faces the ground. Let's feel your left side supporting and lifting your right side. Then use your legs and your core. Come on up. Parigasana, gate pose. Good, left arm up and over. Tailbone pointing down so the low belly can draw in and up. Look under your left arm. Another breath. Both hands down to the ground. Tuck your right toes, lift your left knee up into your chest. So use the strength of your low belly muscles. And then three-legged dog, bend your knee, open your hip. Look under your left arm. Keep the weight even through your hands, your shoulders square. And then step your left foot to the center of the mat. Turn your all 10 toes to the left. That other version of Vashisthasana, like a boomerang pose. You're on the outer edge of your right foot, rolling toward the sole of your foot. Stand on your left foot. You can stretch your left arm up and over. And then you're going to lower your hips. Reach your left hand to the back of the mat. Inhale, come on back up and all the way to the right side. Sarita Padottanasana, your wide leg forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Skandasana to the left. Turn your toes out, bend into your left knee. You might stay high. Maybe you can drop low, honoring Skanda Mata. Flexing that right foot, pressing that left knee open. Use your abductors, outer hip muscles. Good, and then hands down, top of the mat. Step your way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Plank pose, breathe in, press the ground away. Lower your knees and lower all the way down. Stretch your legs back. Bhujangasana, lift your chest. Lower down, exhale. Good, up and back, child's pose, Balasana. Palms facing up, relax. Relax the arms, heavy the hips. Relax the head, the neck, shoulders. Take a big breath. Turn your palms down, come on up all fours. Good. Let's swing the legs around, have a seat, stretch the legs forward. Okay, you can scoot your way forward, Navasana. So bring your feet to the ground, lift your chest, you can hold on the backs of your thighs, lift your legs. Good, stay out of your low back. So you might stay here. If you straighten your legs and you start to collapse in your lower back, then just keep your knees bent. See if you can extend your arms, reach through your toes, take a breath. Altar pose, you're gonna bring your feet down, bring your hands behind you, lift your hips up. Strong through your arms, open your heart, lower your hips down. Again, Navasana, lift your feet. You're gonna hold on to the backs of your thighs, lift your chest. You might look up. Maybe you straighten your legs, stay out of your lower back. Take a breath. Lower your feet. Again, altar pose, offer it up, lift your chest. Good, one more time. You're gonna lower your hips, lift your feet. Paripurna Navasana. Maybe straighten your legs, get a little shaky, it's okay. Good, and then lower your feet. You're gonna lift up into altar pose. And then here, press down into your hands, straighten your right leg forward, or reach it forward, open up the front of that right hip. Yeah, like moving towards Purvottanasana. And then bring your right foot back, stretch your left leg forward, so like inverted plank pose where both legs are straight. And then bring your left foot back, you're gonna lower down. Cross your ankles, downward facing dog, exhale, step your way back. Take a deep breath. Good, lower to, or move forward into plank and then lower your knees. Let's go over that Vashisthasana again, over to the right. Take your left arm up to the sky. Stretch it over your left ear. Inhale, rise all the way up. Harigasana, maybe catch your right wrist this time as you lean to your left. And then inhale, hands back down. Three-legged dog, your right leg's gonna go high. Breathe in, bend your knee, open your hip. This time you're gonna draw your knee to your nose, step forward into a high lunge. So put a little bend in your back knee and reach your arms up. Good, so the belly draws in and up towards your chest. Nice, sweep your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers and lift your chest. Good. Carefully, we're going to lower the back knee. So if you need to use your hands to do that, please do. Lower your back knee carefully to the ground. So you're at a low lunge. And then see if you can lift your heart a little more. Press more into the back foot. Hug in through the inner thighs a little more. Lift your chest a little more. Go back up and over yourself. Good. And then bring your hands down. Step your way back. Plank. Straight to plank. Lower to the mat. Drop your knees or come through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to your low ribs, lift your legs, Shalabhasana. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale, you're gonna open up your legs, Lift your chest. Exhale. You're going to look down, squeeze your legs together. 2 more times. Look up, open the legs, lift your chest. Exhale, look down, squeeze your leg. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, come back through the center. Lower all the way down. Press up and back through child's pose. All fours. Good. Vashisthasana, other side. Kick your left foot out to the left. Right leg back, right arm high. Unfurl from the heart. Good. Right arm can go up and over your right ear. Big breath, and then come on up. Parigasana. Catch your left wrist. Side bend. Hips go to the left. Tailbone points to the ground. Exhale, hands down. Three-legged dog. So right toes tuck, left knee lifts. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open your hip. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, step forward, high lunge. Little bend in the back knee. Rise on up. Good. Lift the front of your pelvis up. Open up that right hip. Sweep your arms back behind you. If you remember which thumb was on top, switch. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. We're going to lower the back knee as you're ready. If you need to use your hands, please do. Don't crash on your knee. Use your inner thighs. Good. And then as you come down, you're going to press more into the back foot. Hug your inner thighs together so there's a lift of prana, of energy up. Lift your heart up. Open your heart. Maybe draw your fists down your right thigh towards your right knee. And then exhale, release. Hands down, downward facing dog. Step your way back. Plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out all the way to the ground. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower your ribs, Shalabhasana, legs, leave your hands where they are. Same little flow. Inhale, open up the legs and look up, lift your chest. Exhale, squeeze your legs together and look down. Inhale, open the legs, lift your chest. Exhale. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Lower down, up and back, child's pose. All fours, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in through your nose, sigh up through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. You can step or float your way there. And then halfway lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe out and fold, Uttanasana. Take a moment, let the head be really heavy. Maybe catch opposite elbows or interlace your fingers behind the back of your skull there. Release the length through your spine, the head. Make some space between the vertebrae. Feel your feet rooted and grounded, your toes spread wide. Legs are very active. Spine is more passive. Good. One more breath. And release your arms. Stand all the way, but let's sweep the arm forward and up. We're going to do that in our Surya Namaskar. Reach forward and upward for Namaskar, upward prayer to your heart. Exhale. So we'll take a few rounds of Surya Namaskar C. We've done this before. It's like an unfurling from the heart. So you're going to sweep up through your arm. You bring your hands to your heart. It's like gathering in the energy and then offering it up, right? So we'll do that through our Surya Namaskars with lunges, okay? So as you're ready, come back to your offering, your intention. And think about circulating that love, compassion, understanding through your whole body as you move. As you're ready, inhale, you bend your knees, like sweep up, like you're gathering it up all the way up to the sky over Namaskar. Bring your hands to your heart. Draw your hands into your heart, unfurl from the heart, and then fold, sweep your arms behind you, interlace your fingers over your head, Uttanasana variation. Bring your hands down, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your right foot back, lower the back knee. Inhale, take your arms up. Good, you can do the same thing to your heart. Unfurl from the heart. Hands down, slide your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana, bow. Inhale, come forward, plant your palms, downward dog, exhale. Plank, breathe in. Your vinyasa, you can go all the way to down, all the way to the ground and take cobra, or halfway down chaturanga into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your right leg up, breathe in. Step it forward as you breathe out, lower the back knee. Anjaneyasana, reach your arms up. Good, to your heart, you're gonna unfurl from your heart, Ardha Hanumanasana, slide back, bow. Come forward, step forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold into your legs, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, rise up to your heart. Good, bend your knees, sweep down, gather up. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskar. Hands to your heart, unfurl, bow forward, interlace the hands behind the back and overhead. Hands down, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, your left foot goes back, lower the knee, and inhale, sweep your arms up. Lift your chest, hands to your heart, unfurl from the heart, and then Ardha Hanumanasana, bow, hips slide back. Come forward, plant the palms, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Plank into Chaturanga Dandasana. Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg lifts, breathe in. Step it forward as you breathe out. Lower your back knee carefully. Inhale, rise up, right up through the heart, look up. Hands to your heart, unfurl. Slide back, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, come forward, step forward, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Hold, breathe out. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, rise up. Urdhva Namaskar, exhale to your heart. Good, so another full round, just slightly different in the Ardha Hanumanasana part. Okay, so bend your knees, gather it up. Inhale, lift your heart, maybe even a little back bend at the top. Hands to your heart, unfurl and fold. Release the hands, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your right foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Good, you're gonna bring your hands to your heart. So as you unfurl, maybe your hands don't even touch the ground on this round. They just slide back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Big bow forward. Hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Open your heart, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Lower the knee, arms up. Good, to your heart, unfurl. Again, maybe the hands don't touch the ground as you slide back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, come forward, step forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, gather it up to your heart. Good, one more side, bend your knees. Big sweep, forward and up. Hands to your heart, unfurl. Bow forward, bend your knees, catch your hands behind you. Release the hands, halfway lift. Exhale your left foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, arms sweep up to your heart. Unfurl from your heart, slide back. Hands down, downward facing dog. Plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Back bend, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, inhale. Step it forward, exhale, lower the back knee, sweep up, lift your chest, hands to your heart, unfurl, slide back, bow. Hands come down, step forward, Ardha Uttanasana, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, gather it up, Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale to your heart, pause, close your eyes, take a breath. Open your eyes. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left foot back, virasana 1, spin your back heel down, and inhale, rise up. Good, square your left hip toward the top of the mat. Lengthen through the side waist, lift your heart. Maybe you can bring your palms together to touch. Maybe you look up. Good. Hit your left wrist as you're ready. Press more into your left foot. Side bend to your right. Good. Press more into your left foot. Nice. And then exhale. Sweep your hands down. You're going to twist. So left hand will come down. Pick up your left heel. Wiggle your left heel back. Take your right arm up to the sky. Well, really move into the legs. Lift your left thigh. Drop your right. Send your right knee forward. Revolve through your chest. Back heel down. Virasana 2. Open up to the left. Lift your right hip. Steady your gaze. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. Side angle, breathe out. Nice and long through that left side of your body. Take another breath. Exhale, bring both hands down. You're going to square your hips forward. So pick up your back heel and then walk your left foot a little more forward. Pyramid pose. Virasana. So your feet are hip width. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in. You can have your fingertips on your blocks or the floor. Exhale and look for your right leg. Let your head drop heavy. Release your neck. Take another breath. Lift and lengthen your spine halfway. Bend your right knee, virasana 3. You can walk your fingertips forward to lift your left leg up. Lift up through that left inner thigh. Slide your hands up to your heart to lift your chest. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Broaden the collarbones. And then stand up tall. Urdhva Namaskar. To your heart. Exhale. Good. Breathe in. Reach up. Open up your heart. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale your right foot back, virasana 1. Ground and then rise up. Try to square your hips forward. And length through the side waist. Soft, steady gaze. So you're going to keep your shoulder blades naturally lift here, but if you roll the inner shoulder back and down, maybe you can draw the hands together without crowding your head to see if inner shoulder rolls back and down. Good. Maybe you look up. Nice. Get your right wrist. Side bend to your left. And if you press more to your right foot, you feel that through your right thigh, right hip flexors. Good. And then right hand down. Let's find that twist. Wiggle your right foot back after you lift that heel and take your left arm up. Feel your legs. Lift your right thigh, drop your left knee, draws forward. And then from there, revolve. Like you want to shine the right side of your chest to the sky. Spin your back heel down, virasana 2. Maybe widen your stance. Oh, steady, stable, peaceful breathe in. Urdhva Konasana, side angle, breathe out. And roll your left sit bone under. Roll your left knee open. Spread your toes. Bring both hands down. Pyramid pose, walk your back foot in. Turn the toes out just slightly. Keep the feet hip width so you can square the hips forward. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, hands to the floor, your blocks. Fold, exhale. A little bend in your left knee, just so that you're not locking out that knee. From there, lift and lengthen your spine halfway. Virasana 3. Lift your right leg up. Maybe a little bend in your left knee so you can lift your hands right up to your heart. Broaden your collarbones as you squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. Kick back through your right foot. Stand up tall, top of your mat. Urdhva Namaskar. Good. Exhale. Let's fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Step, or maybe you're floating back, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Right leg lifts, breathe in, bend your knee, open your hip. Let's step it forward by the right thumb, Virasana 1. Similar but different, Warrior 1. Catch your left wrist side bend to the right. Good, keep that length. Bring your hands together, pick up your back heel, twist. Maybe you're gonna hook your elbow to the outside of the thigh this time. Strong legs, you can pivot your heart right up to your thumbs. Open up, Warrior 2. Peaceful, breathe in. Side angle, breathe out. Use your legs, back up, peaceful, or straighten your right leg. Extended side angle, Utthita Trikonasana as you exhale. Reach from your heart all the way through your right hand and all the way through your left hand. And then bring your hands down. Walk your back foot up, pyramid pose. Definitely have a block here. We'll take revolved pyramid. Okay, so set up the legs, fold forward, and then lift and lengthen your spine halfway. Bring your hand to your blocks on the inside of your right foot. Take your right hand to your sacrum, twist to your right. Good, if that feels okay, stand into your left foot a little more. Take your right arm to the sky. Try to stack your shoulders. Open the heart to the right. Good, hand back to your sacrum. If it lifted, bend your right knee. Revolved half moon, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Kick back to your left foot. Twist to the center of your chest to the right. Try to keep your left hip lifted in line with your right. Maybe the right arm floats. One more breath. Good. Step your way back. Hands down. Walk your back foot back. Long runner's lunge right into lizard. So walk your right foot out to the right. Lower your back knee. Breathe. Yeah. That's more than one foot on the ground. There you go. Take a twist. Right hand to your right thigh. Stay or bend your back knee and catch your foot. So if you do that, engage your left glutes. Open up the front of your left hip. Take another breath. Let's release the foot. Come down into lizard. Maybe you go a little deeper. You might stay on your hands. Maybe you find your blocks and you lower your forearms. Take one more round of your breath. Bring your hands down, lift your heart up. Slide your block out of the way. We're going to be back into that boomerang pose. Lift your back knee, turn all 10 toes to the right. Slide your right foot back, lift your right arm. One time, you're just going to lower your hips. Inhale all the way back up, downward facing dog. Exhale, stay or flow through a vinyasa. So we're trying to create heat in the springtime, right? To eliminate and cleanse the body, but there's there's just enough heat for you, right? So if you've got enough going on there, skip the chaturangas, exhale through an open mouth. If you need a little more, do them or add a extra chaturanga. Take another breath. Float your left leg, inhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, step it by your left thumb, virasana 1. Sweep up through your arms. Side bend to your left. Keep this length, hands to your heart, pick up your back heel and twist to your left. Hook your elbow perhaps, or bring your right hand back down. Maybe you wiggle your back foot back, lift your right thigh, drop your left. Reach through your heart. Open up warrior 2 to the right. Take a big breath there, settle through the feet. Peaceful inhale. Side angle, exhale. Inhale, rise back up, straighten your left leg. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Lean into the back of your heart. Relax your shoulders. Reach up through your fingertips. Abhaya mudra on that right hand, fearlessness. One of Skanda Mata's hands. Exhale, both hands down. Step your right foot up, pyramid pose. So your feet are about a walking distance. Grab your block on the inside of your left foot. Now, once your feet are grounded, your legs are strong, you'll halfway lift, left hand to your sacrum, reach your heart forward, and then exhale, revolve to the left. Keep drawing your outer left hip back away from the shoulder. Little bend in your left knee, don't lock it out. Maybe your arm floats to the sky. Try to stack your shoulders. Try to steer your left hip back, right hip forward. And then move forward, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Lift your right leg. Revolve your chest to the left. Lift your right hip if it feels like it's dropping. Maybe the left arm floats. Lower your hand, lower your foot. Walk it back. You're in a long runner's lunge right into lizard pose. Your left foot goes wide. Lower the knee. Twist to your left. Stay or catch your right foot. Center the chest to the sky. Release your back foot if you've got it. And let's go a little deeper in that lizard pose if you want. You can stay in your hands or forearms to your block or the floor. When you have your elbows down, you want them right under your shoulders. Try not to send them back behind the shoulders. And take another breath. Bring your hands down, lift your heart up, move your block out of the way. Boomerang, pick up your right knee, right hand under the shoulder, all 10 toes to the left, slide your left foot back. Unfurl there, open up the left side, and then lower your right hip. Inhale, come all the way up and over yourself. Downward facing dog. Stay or move through a vinyasa. With your breath and your attention, circulating that love through your body. As much love as you can. Good. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Step your right foot forward. You're going to lower your back knee down a little bit deeper into this twist. So take your block to the outside of your right foot. Maybe you use it, maybe you don't. Hug your inner thighs together. Bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to do a little twist here. Yeah. So maybe that's enough this morning, right? So use your legs. Spin the center of your chest towards your thumbs. Hug your outer hips in. Maybe you bring your left hand to your block, your right arm to the sky. If that feels like too much, just stop there. Or even like right hand to your sacrum and just do the left arm. Yeah. Take another breath. Unwind that deep twist. Pick up your back knee, back to pyramid pose. Okay, so revolved triangle pose. You can have your block it on the inside of your right foot again, or maybe you want to slide it to the outside of your right foot if that first twist felt okay. Right hand to your sacrum, revolve to your right. Squeeze your belly in and up, squeeze your outer hips in. Maybe the right arm to the sky. Good. One more thing here. Right hand to your sacrum. Bend your right knee. Take your block with you. Travel forward, but take it out to the left. Left leg lifts. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. With the option of bending your left knee, reach back with your right hand. Catch your foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Yes. Twist to the right. Good. Beautiful. One more breath in. Release your foot. Ardha Matsyendrasana. You're gonna bend your left knee behind your right and have a seat. Very good. Yes. Twist to your right, hook your elbow. Abhaya mudra again there in your left hand. Fearlessness. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, twist, exhale. Soften your gaze. Look beyond what is in front of you. And then exhale, unwind. Let's bow over to the left. Flex your spine. Good, and then come on up. Step your way back. Downward dog. Take a full round of your breath here. Sweep your left leg up and back. Bend your knee, open up your hip. And exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands, lower your back knee down. Good. A little deeper twist. Block to the outside of your left foot. So use your legs as you twist. Keep length in your spine. And hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Squeeze your belly and up. Squeeze your outer hips in. Stay there, or right hand down to your block. Maybe left hand to your sacrum. Pressing your leg into your arm back into your leg. Maybe you take your left arm up. Engage your legs, right glutes. And then you can lower that hand down. You're going to pick up your back knee. So unfurl there, unwind. And you're in pyramid pose. Now keep your block where it is for a revolved triangle, or bring it back to the inside of your left foot if this twist feels too deep this morning. You want to lengthen your spine, hug your outer hips in, thanks toward the center line, hand to your back, to your sacrum, and twist your chest to the left. Engage your kneecaps, lift to your hips. Maybe the hand stays on the sacrum. Maybe you float it to the sky. Find your mudra. Breathe. Hand back to your sacrum. Bend your left knee. Walk your block forward and to the right so you can come into Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Revolve your chest to the left. Maybe the hand floats. Maybe you're bending the back knee to catch the foot. Kick your foot into your hand to help you twist more to the left through your chest. Open your heart. As you're ready, release your foot. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend your left knee. Tuck your right knee behind. Have a seat. Sweep it up. Exhale to the left. Good. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in and twist as you breathe out. Pressing the arm and the leg toward each other. Good, and then unwind all the way to the right. Take a little bow in. Inhale, come on up. Cross your ankles, downward facing dog. Exhale. Stay or rinse it through with a vinyasa. Maybe a child's pose. So you're gonna walk your feet forward and stand all the way up. So we're gonna come over to the wall. Now, if you don't have a wall, you can do this on your mat. You can take Viparita Karani, legs up onto your block. Okay, so we're gonna come over to the wall. Take a little L-shape handstand. Okay, after all that, now you're ready. Okay, so if you don't want to do this at the wall, Matt's going to show you what to do. If you don't want to do it at the wall, you can bring your hips on top of a block, and you can even kind of split your legs in Viparita Karate. Okay, so you're going to sit down on your mat with your feet against the wall to measure. He's giving me the evil. Sorry. Evil on my own ring. Okay, So his leg, I don't know if you can see, but his legs are long along the ground. That's okay. Just put your feet on the radiator. It's fine. Okay. So he has like so he has a place where he knows he's gonna put his hands when he goes upside down. So he has his hands down here. Okay, so now he's just gonna spin around. Keep your hands where they are. Yes, you're good. Keep your hands where they are. So hands down, downward dog, and then put your feet on the wall. Press into your hands like crazy. Press into your feet like crazy. Lower your feet down to L shape. So in line with your hip. In line with your hip. Yes, there you go. Sorry, I stepped on his hand. Okay. So your hands press down like crazy, like from your heart through your arms. And draw your low ribs in. Press into the wall like crazy and find that L shape. Gaze right between your thumbs. If you want, Matt, you can take one leg up to the sky. Point your toes. Yes. And you can do the other one. Okay, so if that feels like too much or your wall just isn't around for you, take Viparita and maybe split your legs as your hips are on your block. Maybe split your legs that way. But eventually what you're doing here, you're in your L shape, right? You can just listen if you're doing your poses. But what you do in your L shape is you find that stacking of your shoulders right over your wrists. You lift up one leg and you come to your tippy toes, on the leg on the wall. And then you see if you can find your balance there. Okay, and then you come down. But that's how you can play with that. Good. So feet lower down. Good, Melinda. Low ribs in. Beautiful. Tailbone to the sky. Good. Yes, Kendi. Beautiful. Tiptoe on that wall. Yes, to see if you can find a little balance. Press more into your finger pads. Good. So Kendi, your hands might be a little far from the wall. Maybe walk a little closer. Yeah, see how that feels. And so walk your feet down, Kendi, so they're in line with your hips. Down. Keep going from my view. A little more. Yes, a little more like that. Yes. There you go. Good. You could take child's pose. Nice, thank you. Oh, yeah. We left, but the camera's still pointing at the wall. Okay. Okay, so back to your mat. Balasana. And if you were upside down, maybe take your arms down by your sides, relax your shoulders. Round your shoulders. Couple of deep breaths there. And one more breath right into the back of your lungs. It'd be a nice big breath. Really expand. And then exhale, gather back in. Slowly make your way back up. Find your seat. Find Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Hold your ankles, draw your feet close towards your pelvis and your sit bones back. And breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out and fold. You can bring your forearms maybe to your block or to the floor. And lengthening through the inner thighs. Grounding of your outer hips. Take another round of your breath. Slowly, let's lift halfway up as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, lift the rest of your way up. Gather up your legs, lean back, rock your hips side to side. And then we'll come into Supta Virasana, if that's okay on your knees. So I'm going to grab bolsters for us. So if you have a pillow, bolster, blanket, you can use that. And if it bothers your knees, if you make like a runway with your bolster, that usually helps, like if you do something like that, like a block on the medium height, and then one on the tall height. And then you come to sit between your feet and go back. Oh, actually, I'm not sure you can even see me because of the camera angle, but yeah. Do you want one from, or you can sit on the black mat, sitting on the block, and then he's gonna go back, but I'm gonna make him a little runway with the other block. How's that? Is that good? Okay. Now, if it bothers your knees, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. You can draw the soles of your feet together, knees wide, if it bothers your knees. Okay. Yeah. And if it's bothering your knees, try to sit up a little bit higher. Second block under your hips. And then you just got to lift your bolster up a little higher too. Take your time. Yeah. Again, if it's too much, you don't have enough props there, then Supta Baddha Konasana is good too for a relaxation pose. Just that sense of unfurling through the heart. And the belly. And the hips. Close your eyes and breathe. Your awareness and intention, moving as much love through your body as possible. Relaxing poses like a restorative pose or yin pose bring us into that parasympathetic state, that more rest and digest mode. So as we think about spring cleaning, it's important to take time to rest as well, to so that any of those stress hormones that flow in, like the cortisol, it's easier to flush that stuff out of the body. You have to come into that rest and digest mode to eliminate all of those, stress out of the body. It's not just the heat and the fire, it's also the yin, the restorative. Take another breath together here. And carefully come up and out. So if you're in that Supta Baddha Konasana, you can bring the knees back together. If you're in Supta Virasana, I like to bring my hands to my feet and then press myself up. Use your core muscles there. And then from there, you can unfurl your legs, rock your hips side to side. So either seated or on your back, but we're going to come down onto our back. So you can rock your hips side to side in your seat or come onto your back and rock your hips. Stretch your arms out. Take a little twist to your right. Drop your legs to the right. Any little twist that you want. Knees together or feet stay as wide as your mat. Or your left knee bends, your right leg is straight. Just a moment or two here. Heavy the shoulders, look to your left. Back through center. Drop the legs to the left. Same variation. Look to your right. Back through center. Last pose or movement before Shavasana could be Apanasana, Ananda Balasana. Whenever you're ready, find your way into Shavasana. No rush. Make sure you're warm. Maybe the bolster or pillow that you have there slides under the knees, or you take your legs up the couch or the wall. Relax your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. Feel the weight of your body and feel that weight drop to the ground. And ease through your palms, through your fingers, free of any gripping or grasping. Instead, in a gesture of receiving and openness. Relax all the way through your toes. Let them fall open. Your ankles fall open. Let your toes relax. And as you're breathing, natural rhythm of your own breath, continue to imagine and feel that you're circulating love through your whole body. Very gentle movement, very gentle flow. Love, compassion, understanding. Skanda Mata is honored today. She reminds us of this love. Who bestows prosperity. And fearlessness, courage. Let your breath begin to deepen. And some movement through your fingers, your toes, ankles, and wrists. As you're ready, you can inhale and reach your arms over your head, and exhale, drop heavy. Take your time, lower your arms, bend your knees, roll to your right, find your fetal shape. Use your arm as a pillow. And with your eyes soft or closed, press yourself up, find your seat. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Bowing toward your heart, come back to your intention. Let's close with the sound of Om. Empty your breath. Take a deep breath in. Om. Thank you for the blessing of your company. May others as well benefit from our practice. Namaste.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful.